Group codes are very common to use for event attendees to book directly online. On eRes, just like we saw with the corporate code, we do have an option to enter in a group code as part of the search page. So here on eRes, before the guest searches for availability, they can enter in a group code and access group block inventory and group block rates. Now, you do need to set up this code in advance before the guest can use it on eRes. So this video is going to show how to create a group code from the groups module. Now, this is just a short video that's just going to show the group code and eRes in specific information. If you would like to see how to create a group and add inventory and attach group rates, that information is available in a webinar that was presented earlier. It is called the Group Blocks webinar. I recommend that you check that webinar out if you would like to see step-by-step information for how to create a brand new group in RoomKey. This video is going to assume that you've already created the group, you've added rates, or you've attached rates to the group, and you've added inventory or group block inventory to the group. So once you've done that in the groups module, this video is going to show you how you can add that group code. So in the groups module, you'll select the group. This is the Johnson/Jones wedding. And on the right-hand side, you'll click eRes page. You want to allow access through RoomKey eRes, and you want to assign a group code. Now, RoomKey will automatically assign a group code, and this actually just pulls directly from the group ID that you set up when you created the group. You can use that existing group code, or here I'm showing you can actually type over the group code. So I've changed it to Johnson Jones and click Post. So very simple way to enable the rates on eRes and create that custom group code for the group itself. Once you've created the group code in RoomKey, the guest can now use that code to book a reservation as part of the group block. So this next video is going to show how that guest would go online and book through eRes using that group code. So first, the guest does need to select the dates for the group. So this is arriving May 4th, and it'll be 2 adults. They'll select group code, and they'll enter in the group code that they have and select search availability. You'll notice that the rates that display are the group rates, and the only rooms that will display here are the ones that are added to the group block. So I can view information about those rooms and click the Book Now button. The guest will view their information. Note that the rate is the group rate through the hotel website distribution channel. The guest can add their contact details, credit card information, just like we've seen so far. And once again, they do need to select that they confirm that they've read the hotel policy, booking policy there before they complete their booking. Once they complete their booking, they'll get that confirmation number, which is also that Res ID in RoomKey. Right. So now that the guest has booked their reservation, as a RoomKey user, we can actually view that reservation inside RoomKey directly. You open up RoomKey here once again. I'll just do a search for the guest Res ID or their confirmation number, which was 2756. Search. Excellent. So this is the reservation for Lisa Jones. I can see her arrival and departure information, and the rate code shows me that this is the group rate through the hotel website distribution channel. In the lower half of the screen, I can see the guest information that Lisa had entered when she was adding those details to eRes. And as part of the client type, I can see that this guest client type is actually the group/tour client type. Again, this might be a custom messaging or custom labeling. So you may have just group booking or group reservation listed as the client type here. I have the rate code, which shows me the group rate slash hotel website. And my source of business, it does tell me that it came through the eRes reservation, but similar to the corporate web code, it actually adds on the group code that this guest used to book their reservation on eRes. It's just cut off a little bit here because of the restrictions on this field space. But this would show up in full on any of our source of business reporting. Lastly, at the bottom of the screen, I can see that this guest is associated with a specific group, specifically the Johnson/Jones wedding. So not only is the reservation guaranteed and appearing here in my reservation screen in RoomKey, if I go to the operations menu and select my groups module and take a look at the Johnson-Jones wedding group, I'll just double click on this group. I can actually access a rooming list for this group so far. Here on the rooming list tab. So we can see Lisa Jones is showing up on the rooming list. Because rooms are still available in this block, I do still have empty spaces that appear at the top that are showing the other availability or additional rooms that are still remaining inside the block for this group. So from RoomKey, I'm able to access and manage that reservation as part of as a reservation itself here in RoomKey or as part of the group in the rooming list.